Okay, so go ahead and give me your introduction. I saw you wanted to start IT, but this is best time, so go ahead and introduce yourself, and then I can see where things are going. Okay.
Okay, my name is Kamal. I'm originally from Morocco. I've been in U.S. here for almost 30 years. I've been working in the food industry for about 30 years now. And
Wow.
then it come up to I'm 53 years old. And
Okay.
it comes to the point I need to shift my career path a little bit into technology, IT, and cybersecurity. Um,
Okay.
so because I need to switch, I need to do that switch right now. So 'cause the
Mm.
hospitality business is start getting tough and challenging.
Uh,
Need a lot of energy, and plus, with the use of technology now, I've seen there is a lot of in need um, for technical jobs such cybersecurity analyst, ITs,
mm,
and you
mhm.
can work remotely from home. And I mean, it's more doable for to have a family time and do what I can enjoy to do.
Yeah, I agree. So the question is, you already answered one part that the hospitality business requires a lot of energy, which I actually started my first job as a busboy in a restaurant in Washington, D.C. So I
Right.
understand where you're coming from, but why, like IT at this time when you have spent 30 years,
Yeah,
I just want to understand the mindset over here.
yeah, I did the Coursera. I finished about a month ago with Coursera. Cybersecurity analyst search, and I did that to see, how I if I like it, not like it, but then I fell in love with it. Plus, I
Mm.
see that I can do a good deed, with my job if I, especially with IT and cybersecurity. And
So you went in, you took the Coursera, and you felt like, okay, I really like this. This is something that will enjoy,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
kind of triggered it. Okay, okay, that makes
Plus, I
sense.
used
And
to do troubleshooting with the ITs in my job a lot. You know what I mean? And I
okay.
used to help them a lot with troubleshooting, find ports, find switches, rebooting, and all that. So
Mhm.
I found, I'm no dummy. I can do it. You know what I mean? So
So you had that little bit of a background drive and natural feeling towards technology, and you're not the first one. I think most of the people who comes to IT usually have some sort of background, which is kind of like why people lean towards IT and then they start looking for things. So this is good. It's not like you're coming to me and I have to explain what is IT from scratch, right? So it seems that you
No,
already
no,
know
no, no, no. I'm
about it.
familiar. I'm familiar. With the IP addresses that we work, the DNS how it works a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So the web browser, especially when I did Coursera, it
Mhm.
opened my mind into a lot of things, which I learned a lot from that courses.
Yeah.
So it gives me a clear vision a little bit.
It's okay. So and then why JSS, job skill share?
A job share because I used to do when I did finish last month with the Coursera. I tried to do some type of practical courses. I did the Try Hack Me. You know what I'm saying? So I did Try Hack
Okay.
Me. I used to go to Try Hack Me for the troubles. That's networking and how
Mm.
to do scenarios with try hack me, but it was how I can explain it.
Was it
It was a
too
little bit
much?
challenging. It was a little bit
Okay.
challenging because
Very, very natural
I don't have a good foundations. You know,
foundation. There you go. So you already answered it. I think this is extremely natural now. I've been doing this for 10 years, and it's one of the things that, when you go to education or courses like Coursera. Now you have to remember Coursera is a big platform, and
Yes.
this specific certification is just like a course or a program that they have just put it out there for people who can get benefits, which you did. But the issue is that when you dig deeper into this career, that's where you realize that okay, if I have to go for cybersecurity position, what about my networking? What about my foundation? I'm getting stuck. So it's more of that feeling of getting stuck is why you're looking for more, knowledge over here. And that's
Right.
very natural. Like if I give you a job today as a cybersecurity analyst and I say, all right, Kamal, you gotta go there tomorrow. But tomorrow, when there's like something basic started to happen, how are you gonna even troubleshoot at that level when you don't know the basic networking,
Yes,
right?
yes. This is my concern because I like to know things. I like to have the foundation. Then I can move up. That's what I did with the food industry. I did the culinary school with the cordon bleu to get the foundation. They give me the key to get the door into the restaurant business. So then I
Mhm.
started work my way up from the management to training area managers and opening franchisees and all that. So I was work my way up and learning. So that's what I want to do too with uh, uh, the
Gotcha there.
IT, yeah, with IT thing and cybersecurity. I don't want to jump into a field, and
Okay.
I don't have at least a 50% of knowledge. So it's gonna
So
make me stressful. Yeah.
let me share my screen, and then I can explain it through the portal. This way, I can tell you where you are basically. So, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. On the left side, I'm gonna click on the roadmap,
Yes.
and what you're saying, you want to be this individual, or you'll say you want to be a cybersecurity analyst, which is right here,
Right.
right?
Yes.
So the issue over here, look on the top. How do we look at cybersecurity? We look at cybersecurity as an
And
intermediate IT
intermediate.
position. Okay,
Right.
we do not consider cybersecurity as a entry level IT position for someone
Yes.
like you who's getting in from scratch, basically. Like scratch is even if
Yes.
you have knowledge, even if you know what is IP, what is DSCP, that's still not enough
Still not
in a
enough. Not
IT,
enough.
yeah, in IT world.
Yes.
Okay. And that's from the educational side because we are not shy to tell people that you need to start from basic. We could have easily sell you this like, oh yeah, you can take our program. It's going to cost you 1,000 plus dollar, and then I'm going to have
Right.
a person with you and sell you this because it's really good sellable, right? It's more money in it. Also, yeah, you're going to make more money. But since we don't do that, we have people that comes from all around the world. We have to guide them step by step and basically solve your pain points, which basically you say you have the pain point of not knowing, and you already detected that you need to know the foundation before you tackle cybersecurity.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So in that case, in that case, I'm gonna recommend you start with the IT support. And this is something that a lot of people don't go, if I start with IT support, then you need to look at your finances. I don't know how much you're making, you don't need to tell me, but I can tell you that IT support in US is 45 to 65K, depending on who's gonna hire you.
Right.
65.
Right.
And we tell people that you should start anyways because one, you need experience. Second, once you get into a company as an IT professional, then you have an IT background, right? You're not saying you are coming from restaurant background. You're saying I'm coming from IT background. So then when you go for a more advanced job, you jump in very quickly. People jumped 80, 90, even 100 in our platform. People have done it. Even 120 people have done it in a year or two. So the thing is this that this is a little bit of long-term game if you really want to get things like more less stressful IT job because you know a lot of things and then you create a pathway so you can move up from 45, 50, 60 to 70, 80, 90, 90 to 100. That's like from experience basically.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because, like I said, I'm not looking for the money. I'm looking for the knowledge. I'm looking for the expertise, to gain. And that's always I say how you're gonna eat the elephant. Is bite by bite, little small bites, to eat a whole elephant. Same thing for this skills. I gotta start again from the ground up, then learn the basic, learn, the skills needed. Then I can work on it, and do my homework, and accelerate my knowledge after that. So that's
So
that's
so
my
definitely, I think there's really not much into like there's not nothing complex over here in your situation. You just need to start with this modern IT support roadmap as a premium member. It is going to cost you $50 a month if you're going for monthly or 549 yearly. This is your choice. You want to go yearly or you want to go monthly. That's your choice. Okay. Because you did Coursera and you did that self-paced, it's a self-paced, right? You're now
yeah, it
involved with
was a
somebody.
self-paced. Yeah, it was self-paced. Yeah.
Okay. So the good thing is that because you already have your mind is ready to learn from self-paced, and then should be an easy piece of cake for you because you're going to go in there. These are going to be videos and labs together. So our training is extremely focused on skills. Like we want you to prepare for a job. Okay, that's the
Right.
main goal. But at the same time, you need to learn some of the theory behind what is DNS, what is network, what is this.
Yes.
So let me explain it to you in a real world example. That there are going to be a lab, there's going to be another video, there's going to be lab. So you're looking at the 90 hours content with the almost 90 or 80 hours of type of labs basically. So it's like we create videos on top of labs, if that makes
Okay.
sense. So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
always like lab, yeah. So you can see by the end of this course, you're going to be in this course. This is going to be your last course, which is going to call IT support resume applying for jobs. This is your target basically. So first few courses, like first three courses are your skills development. So you don't feel like you're now ready. Foundationally, you should be ready. You should know what is DHCP, what is DNS, what is computer operating system, troubleshooting, then Active Directory, then Office 365, getting into Active Directory, adding users, resetting their password, troubleshooting users in Office 365, and all that. Now, just one thing, we do not give any cloud type of subscription. So this Office 365 will be more of like videos, and then you will get your own subscription, and then you can follow our training. We don't give subscriptions. But
Yeah.
rest like
Okay.
computer
Yeah.
access, operating system access, server access, Active Directory access, everything is included in
So if I want to get the training with the Office 365, so I can do my own subscriptions, then I can finish up the training with that too, right?
Correct, correct. So basically, for this one, we had a trial version from Microsoft, but they changed that. Now they don't let people. In most cases, they don't let people get those easily. So you still have to go through it. If they let you do the trial, maybe do 30 days and finish it off. It's not going to take you 30 days. It's probably going to take you 3 hours to finish it if you want to
Yes.
finish it.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't allow you, then pay for that subscription for only 1 month and finish it, and then cancel your subscription. That's the only area that we do not give access. Like if this is
That's
like a
not a big
subscription.
deal. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal. No, it's not a big. Yeah,
Okay.
but because that's why I came across with your video through YouTube, because it was a coincidence when I was looking for. I got stuck in try hack me in one challenge there, and I was looking for YouTube. Then I come across with your channel.
Mhm.
Then it shows me that's all practical training. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
looking for.
we're probably the most practical platform in this market right now. And even if the another company is like labs, they are partners. So we are involved with almost three platforms that are extremely practical. So this is like three different platforms back together as a partners, and then this is what makes us pretty huge because we invest a lot of time for people, IT professionals, to learn the skills and be less stressful at work. This is a
Yeah,
common issue in IT. A lot of people don't talk about this because he likes to sell things quickly, easily, not too much headache. Here's a program, A plus certification. If you pass it, then you're good to go. But then when the reality kicks in, you go to the job, and you first you're going to have struggle with getting a job because you don't know a lot of these technical things like Active Directory, ticketing system, blah blah blah. And then once you land a job, then another issue starts as an IT professional is that, oh, I'm not ready for this stuff. This is too much technical things going on
Yes.
over here,
Yes.
and that's what we do because we are IT professionals ourselves. So we make content for IT professionals.
Yeah, that's why I was confused and I got lost because there's a lot of platforms out there on the market. They start selling. They want just selling you what they have the package, and they make you feel okay. Oh, you can be a cybersecurity analyst, or that's within 3 months. And when I said to myself, no, that's
You
too good
know,
to be true. You
and
know,
in IT, everything is possible. Like if me and you can say it's not possible, but there will be another student that will just pop up next day on the YouTube say, "Look, I did it." It's how majority can do it. Very few people have done it with the help. Let's say I sit with you today, and I'm gonna say, Kamal, I'm gonna train you for 4 months like crazy just for cybersecurity. Okay,
right, right, right.
I think I can make that happen for you. But why would I take that sort of stress when you come back to me and say, look, I don't know about networking like this one? You're gonna come back to me every day, and I'm gonna respond to you. I will
No,
never do
yeah,
that,
no,
right?
no, yeah, yeah,
So when you see something like this, you're not seeing the other stories. Like why when they say to people like, "Hey, well, cybersecurity, networking is not a part of my training, so you should go ahead and get it from this platform or this video or this." So this is a broad way to just let people, "Hey, just go and do it yourself." And here, I did it cybersecurity, I got you a job. So what else do you want, right?
yeah, yeah,
So we work a lot on this mental stress that we have to deal with. So this is why I'm not recommending anybody to come to this platform. And because you like cybersecurity, you can just jump to cybersecurity. Now, here's the thing: if somebody have that mindset, we never stop people from learning. If you think that IT support is something that you know and you're pretty good with it, and you don't want to get stuck in IT support, and you feel like you're good to go, then we're not stopping anybody. You have membership, right? You can access cybersecurity anytime you like, and you just go ahead and start cybersecurity, which is extremely practical program in itself. So you're free to do that.
yeah. That's what the recommendation I got from one member in the family. He's a recruiter for IT support or whatever for one of the companies. And I told him, okay, I want to change my field. Exactly. He gave me the same roadmap. He told me, it's the best way to do is go for IT. Then do the IT, then go for CompTIA, then you can go and do the cybersecurity, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so
Same thing.
basically what's happening here when you finish this, the good thing about our program is when you learn skills, it's so much and so much practical stuff that it automatically prepares you for CompTIA A plus. So if you say that I want to go for some sort of official certification from CompTIA, who's our partner as well, you can go ahead and just learn a little bit. Of course, you got to go out a little bit to learn that exam style of questions. We don't cover that, but the content, the skills is A plus and a little bit of network plus. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
A plus. So this is not like a waste of time. If you say that I want to pass certification, it's going to take you a little bit of efforts to just go and find out how to pass it, how to like just prepare for a question. It's a different mindset than how to do a lab, right?
Yes.
So that is something. If you can do that, you will be ready for A plus. Let's say after that, if you got an A plus job, IT support job, and so you say I want to move up, so we have made a transitioning skills roadmap. This is a roadmap that is the most important roadmap. Whenever someone say I want to move up from IT support, then you need to get very serious about networking as a networking, not as a Cisco networking as a whole, just like how a whole network works as DNS, DHCP, IP networking, firewall, everything. So this is a very practical course to take someone out of IT support and move them towards more of like admin level jobs.
Okay. Okay.
Because if you think about it, we've been doing this for over 10 years, right?
Yes.
So this is a common issue that we faced when we started doing teaching IT support. Everybody's coming, hey, I want to do cloud, I want to do cybersecurity, I want to do,
Yes.
let's say, server administration. Now, as a trainer, my mind was getting blown up because I cannot teach someone like specifically, something about Cisco networking without them knowing a transitioning skills. Same for cybersecurity. So we were losing our mind too, right? So what
Right,
we did,
right.
we did a transitioning skills roadmap, which is a bridge toward all admin roadmaps. Meaning you need to know about DNS in a more serious way, then DHCP in a more serious way.
Yeah.
You're going to need to know about servers in a more serious way, but not extremely at the expert level. That's where you get in the here, you can become a junior sysadmin, junior networking, and then you want to say, okay, now I know all these things at a very good level. Now I'm gonna tackle cybersecurity, and nothing will stop you after that because there's no foundational knowledge that you feel like, okay, I don't know this. You're
Because
too
you
good at
are,
this.
yeah, because you already, you're gonna have the troubleshooting skills, and you're gonna have the security practices with all this, uh,
So
with
I'm gonna recommend the self-paced, which is less money. There's another option if you can't do this. That's called coaching services. That's where we get involved. We will guide you, we'll give you references and everything. You still have to learn everything by yourself, but I think that's something I won't recommend at this point. If you have done Coursera,
yeah.
you already know how to do self-training. If you
Yeah,
can't do
yeah. The
self-training,
Coursera was it was self, because I was comfortable. I got, because I saw the videos. They gave me the lab. I go to the lab. I do the practices. I do the exam, pass it, and move on. I keep going. Then that's how Coursera works too. So
perfect. So if you're that's like a self-paced mindset. So you already got that. I'm not going to recommend coaching at this point to you.
okay.
If you fail to do this by yourself, then you can come back to us and say, okay, Danish, I think I need you guys to push me and things like that. That's a
Well, I
different story
appreciate
then.
your honesty. I mean, some of them, somebody else they will sell that. It's like this for them. But thank you
No,
for
I
being
mean,
honest with me.
I
Thank
like
you.
I say, we value our energy more than money over here. We've been in this industry for a very long time,
Right.
and if I bring you over there, yes, you're going to pay a lot of money, but then again, I am also investing my energy, so I
Right.
really don't care too much about money versus my energy. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I
The two.
appreciate. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So here's another thing. Last tip for you: when you join as a member and you start, remember these three tips, which is crucial for any member. And I've been saying this a lot in our platform because not every member do meetings with us like you, right?
Yeah.
So when you come to this course and you start the first course, modern IT support training, when you click on it, it
Okay.
is absolutely crucial that you follow step by step videos. You cannot skip videos in this platform.
No, I didn't. I
Let's
didn't
say
skip
for
either in Coursera. I try not to skip any video. I go from A
perfect.
to Z to finish. Sometimes I have to rewind again to just watch it, like twice or three times before I get
That's
to
the way to go.
you know, uh,
That's the way to go. I think that is I appreciate that because that is the way to learn skills. You're not learning theory. You're
yeah.
not learning this to pass certification. You're
No, no,
learning
no,
this to
no,
save
no.
yourself from stress, right?
Yes, yes.
So when you start over here, make sure you go over each, and then when it comes to do the lab, like lab information, there's two videos right here. Everything is in there. Make sure to go through that. There's a lab support. We do not directly support labs inside our platform. You have to reach out to the lab support. So everything is in there, okay?
Okay,
And everything is step by step. Once you get to chapter number 4 and you finish it, you will be starting on your resume right from the first course. That's going to be your
okay,
first project. Okay.
okay,
And then after that, you're going to start with the modules. These are all, like I mentioned, all exercises with videos. So let's say you go to a lab and you are doing this exercise, and let's say you get stuck in this exercise. You can come over here and open the exercise and watch where you are getting stuck. You may be putting a slash the wrong way, you may be
uh-huh.
putting a dot the wrong, whatever it is, right? You can
Yes,
watch these videos to keep going. So there's no way you can get stuck unless the lab is down for some reason, then the support is there to help.
okay, okay. Makes sense.
Okay. I think I made everything clear to you and how to get
Yeah, I
started.
mean, like I said, yeah, because then I did watch some videos, for you, how you approach other um, students or
Right.
trainees. That's then I did already sign into your platform for the free, but I'm gonna go for the premium now that to start tomorrow. So that's why I
Yeah,
need to have
definitely.
this
If you
meeting.
want it to be practical, then premium is the best
No,
one.
no, I'm
Like I
going
don't
for
recommend any
premium.
other. Yeah.
No, I'm going for it. This is
Yes.
investment for me. That I don't call it a wasting money. It's just investment. That's the way I see it. It's
Yeah, I
investment.
mean, look, if you already are dedicated and you want to get into this industry, yes, it's
Let's
going
do
to
it
take you three
right.
to four
It
months
has
of
to be
hard
done
work.
right. It has to be done
Yeah,
right.
so 3 to 4 months, give it a full time, because this is for your future, right? This is something that you
Yes.
want to do. Give it some time, and then once you're ready to apply for jobs and you go over all these techniques and all these things that we have shared in our courses, if you, let's say, you still get stuck as a member, it's not like we don't want to help our members there. You have to get a coaching. Send an email, say, okay, Danish, I applied to, I finished my modern IT support training. My report can be checked. This is my resume that I'm using. I applied to 200 positions and I'm still not getting anything. Then there's something wrong going on, and we need to
Yes.
find out. Then we are willing to help you with that, because we don't want you to just go and make it to 300 then. Okay,
Yes.
so at least give everything you can, try everything
Mhm.
you can. You gotta go aggressively after these jobs. If
Okay.
it works, then you come back to us. I'm sure you're gonna come back to us because we talked
Absolutely.
on a
Yes. Yes.
all right, we're gonna get you success story. But
Okay.
if, let's say, things are not working, come back to us, talk to us, and we'll find out where the issue is.
What? Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Danish. Then I appreciate all the
No, sure. Well, thank you so much for taking your time. I hope you have a great one.